He is worse when it comes to Islam and science. During our disastrous discussion, Mohammed Hijab claimed at some point, to distract from a different topic, that the Quran speaks of multiple sons in a specific verse.
And by the way, the Quran says in chapter 25 that there are many sons.
He said that this is found in chapter 25 verse 61. Blessed is he who has placed constellations in the sky, or stars in the sky, and placed therein a lamp and a shining moon. He argues, however, that according to a different qiraat, a different reading of the Quran's text, the lamp here could also be read as lamps, plural, and this would then clearly indicate multiple suns and even solar systems.
There's two qira'as. One of them is Siraj al-Munira, and there's another one, Suraj al-Munira. The Siraj al-Munira means a shining lamp, and Suraj al-Munira means many stars. Sorry, many suns, one sun, and many suns. So in other words, the Quran says that there are many suns. The cosmic picture of the Quran, therefore, is that there are many suns, many solar systems, because suns are accompanied with solar systems.
What is funny is that no one seems to have made this argument before. When I Google this, I only find Mohammed Hijab again. Mohammed Hijab mentions an exegesis of the Quran, the Tafsir al-Tabari. When asked for evidence, he acts kind of shady and says that I can't speak Arabic anyway, which is why I can't understand it, but it is true.
So that means one sun. That's what Tabari is saying. And the other ones say, Surujan, yeah, which means many suns. That's what Tabari says. But you can't access Tabari because it's in Arabic, so it's not in English.
It turns out, however, that the Tafsir, which he references, never says anything about multiple suns, but rather says that this verse could be speaking of multiple stars or objects in the sky. Mohammed Hijab's claim that the Quran here describes multiple suns and therefore makes a miraculous revelation is full of far-fetched nonsense. This is also a corruption of Islam and the Quran. If this verse did indeed speak of many lamps and therefore many suns, then the verse would say that Allah placed constellations and suns and moons into the sky. Constellations are merely groups of stars, groups attributed to stars by humans. They don't really exist. And suns are also stars, or stars are suns. The Quran would be mentioning stars twice, which wouldn't really make sense. Or the Quran verse would be mentioning suns as something separate from stars, and would be making a mistake again. So even if we did accept Mohammed Hijab's reinterpretation of this Quran verse, then this would not be a miracle, but rather a fail for the Quran, one of many.